Hi Scorpio family, it's Elle. I hope everybody is doing well. I just tried to do your reading like 3 times, okay? This has kind of been the norm lately when I try to get a reading done. I've been getting a lot of blocks and I'm tired of it, Spirit. Okay, just in general, what is up with that energy? Here we go. Let's try to get it done. Don't forget, if you would like to be notified every time I do post a new video, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, show your love and support. As always, please keep it positive. If you would like a personal reading, that information is going to be in the description box below. How to reach me, how to make a payment, Venmo, Cash App, please send a payment. Then send me an email with your questions. Please don't forget the email with your questions. Also, if you would like to donate, these are free readings. Any donations are appreciated. Anybody that has donated, I love and appreciate you guys so much. My little family appreciates you. My journey this past year, everything that we've been going through or we've gone through, without your love and support, it would not have been as easy of a journey. So I love and appreciate every single one of you and every single one of you that show up every day or whenever I post. You guys are great. I really appreciate my Scorpio family and love you and love your energy. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading, Scorpio. We've got fear, okay? But then behind fear showing up for you, we've got fear of the unknown going into fear of the unknown and not being scared anymore. So a lot of you are currently in this transition of letting go of some fears that are really fucking uncomfortable. Now, before I started the reading, I was also, when I had pulled a couple of my handmade oracle cards in the reading that I just started. And, it was I was getting the message of somebody that was like red flags, seeing red flags, whether it's within your personal selves, self-destructive patterns, things that you do, setting yourself up for failure in some way, shape, or form, just the energy of fear and anxiety in itself showing up. So there is possibly some shift here, some transformation going on within this energy showing up. With the Black Panther, though, it is kind of approaching this fear with more of the energy of like, all right, I'm gonna fucking be a soldier, right? I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it and not be scared, right? So whatever this energy is, Scorpio, whatever you're moving into, whether it's within a transformation, something new, something old, it's the energy of going in it and not living in fear within this energy, right? Or not living a fear-based life or living timidly, I guess I would say. I like it. Let's go ahead and pull one more medicine card. Let's say my little prayer again. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, please help me provide Scorpio, sun, moon, rising with any messages you would like for them to receive. Also protect us with your white light of protection through the tarot. Archangel Michael, please block any negative energy being sent our way. Send it back into the universe and to nothingness. Amen. Ooh, we've got the squirrel. Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm not going to say it. Let's see what's going on, though. We've got the energy intensified. Doesn't the squirrel like the nut, though, right? So I had to say it. I had to say it. He's got his little nut there gathering. Okay. So if the squirrel has scurried into your cards today, it may be that you're being told to honor your future by reading yourself for change. Or excuse me, readying. I was like reading, but okay. By readying yourself for change, this message could be to lighten your load if you have gathered too many things that do not serve you. These things can include thoughts, worries, pressures, stresses, or gadgets that have been broken for years, and understanding the balance involved in gathering. You need to look at the idea of circulating the stock of what you have gathered, call the nearest thrift store and give the gadgets to someone who can benefit from them if something no longer grows corn for you. Ooh, then it's time to let go. So not only is this letting go of fear, this is like intensified energy. So for some of you too, there might be the need to like spring clean, even though it's not quite spring yet, right? Just like clean house, get rid of shit that you don't need anymore, that you're holding on to for whatever reason. Shit's broken, shit, you don't mourn that shit in fucking 5 years. Like, girl, you know you're not gonna, sir, you're not gonna wear it again, right? Like, why is it still in the closet? Whatever's going on here, release that shit. Because it's almost this energy of like, what are we holding on to this shit that we don't need for, right? And maybe with this, like, it's just practicing, right, with this energy for some of you that are fearing releasing some shit that you really need to let go of. Maybe this will kind of help you in the right direction, right? So I do like that we have the Black Panther energy showing up. To me, that's that fearless energy, like You know, I've got some challenges that I'm facing and I'm fucking scared, but I'm going to face it and not be scared. I'm going to face it, right? And be, you know, I mean, the Black Panther with that, the story in this medicine card book is basically someone whose family was murdered, and they were alone in the wilderness and had to, you know, fend for themselves, right? And so a lot of you could be in this energy too, alone or single, divorced, whatever, just the energy of like, there's the fear of the unknown, or you could be starting over alone, right? The fear of the unknown. And I get that, you know, I've been through my whole journey this past, you know, year alone, single, right? It is until recently that I've started trying to date again. And I waited, you know, I don't even know if I've waited long enough, right? I've been pretty honest about my life with you guys too, right? So, you know, I was celibate, many of you know, for a long period of time, and on that journey before all of the nasty C word stuff happened, right? And so, that was something that taught me a lot, right? And so now I'm having to face what I also taught myself, was taught through the whole experience, you know, getting back into the real world. You know, it's easy to forget sometimes, like there's that fear of the unknown for me, right? There's that fear of the, you know, scared to live again, right? So I can totally relate to this energy of being scared to live again, but I got a strong desire to do it too, right? And so, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, sit and not, and I think that, you know, I did enough of that. So, I also picked up the energy for you guys. So, red flags. So if there are red flags popping up for you and your energy, this is spirit trying to get your attention. And for a lot of you guys, there's going to be a painful lesson with that. And that's what I was going to say. I can also relate to my own personal life experiences with, especially recently. It's like even facing, like, after years of celibacy. And I know I have plenty of people that watch me that are on that journey too, and have been single for years, and, you know, stepping back into trying to date someone. There's shit that I still haven't healed, right? Even though I think that I have healed, you know, we're always healing. We're never completely healed, Scorpio. And so there's stuff that I've had to even look at, like red flags, like, okay, you know, I could be looking at this person like, damn, you know, I'm really hurt right now. How did I get myself in a situation that really sucks or really hurts? But, you know, at the end of the day, it's also, for me, you know, having to look at, okay, well, you know, what position are you putting yourself in, right? Are you putting yourself in a position where there is no potential for commitment, or there's no potential for growth, or no potential for this, so there's no potential for you to actually really get involved or love, really? So it's almost like setting yourself up for failure energy, Scorpio. And I've had to catch myself. And I feel like the message I'm getting for a lot of you too is that energy of like either something similar to that, or the energy of just watching out for like doing things where you're committing yourself, Scorpio, to something where you know there's nothing, where you know there's not like potential for anything real, right? And it maybe there could be facing some level of, you know, things that you haven't worked through. It could be like fear of commitment, some kind of deep-seated fear of commitment, you know, or if it's not that you feel like you can't commit, it's healing the hurt from the past, right? So there's a fear, because we can relate this energy right to the fear. That makes sense, right? Like going into facing situations like, okay, I'm going to let go of this fear, right? I have a fear of really being hurt because of my past. So whether it's with family, whether it's with lovers, whatever, right? It's the energy of just, I've been really hurt, right? And so you've got this Scorpio wall up of fear, and some of it could be, you know, you've got these red flags like, Scorpio, where are you going? What the fuck are you doing, right? Why are you going over there? Because you're taking yourself down a road where it's not where you need to be going, right? Where you're actually, the fear is taking the wheel, right? And so the fear is guiding you in a direction that is going to give you exactly what you're scared of. that hurt, because you're going to attach yourself to something that there's no, you know, or possibly, I don't know, for whatever the message that I'm getting here for some of you, that's what I'm picking up. It's like attaching yourself to situations or something here where it's causing pain, but when you look at it, you have to look at it like, I feel like it's not saying it's not your fault. It's not your fault if anybody treats you with disrespect or they don't see your value. That is definitely not your fault. It's your fault if you're putting yourself in a situation where you see it, or if you take the rose-colored glasses off and look at it. Oh, I'm doing this because of my fear, because of the things that I haven't healed, because, right, Scorpio? So I keep looking at this secret admirer. Some of you, I want to get these cards out today and use them in the reading. Actually, while we're doing the reading, I saw another reader do it, and I liked the way that she did that. Y'all, you know, I just pull cards out as I go anyway. But let's get into it. So, Scorpio, what messages do we have for my lovely Scorpios today, Spirit? All right. Influence, impact, transmission, spreading of the conditions. So this to me is definitely that energy of like, see, there's two of them there, right? There is the spreading of condition. It's like this fear is like what you're doing for some of you. There's this energy of like, there's some things that have not been healed from the past that need to be healed from the past. And that's not saying you have to take a complete time out, right? And not see anybody, not date, not whatever. It's just reassess the situation. Okay, like, is this something that I am attracting to my life because I've got some unhealed shit here. Excuse my language, y'all know I cuss like a sailor sometimes, but anyway. So, and then we've got influence and impact. So then there's the influence of the fear in this situation. Then there's a boom, there's an impact that fucking sucks and it hurts, and you're doing it to yourself, honestly. Even if somebody is treating you unfairly or badly or disrespectfully or just not as loving as you would like here in a situation, you're still being impacted by something here. Okay, what other message do we have for Scorpio in regards to this reading? Pray, stalked, invaded, and watched. And I also got that energy for you too. So there's definitely somebody watching or preying on someone. Primal, connecting deep within, sacred dance and instinct, excuse me, the number 13, and that was the number 31 and number 7. So connecting deep within, the sacred dance, instinct, primal, your primal energy, right? There's this energy, Scorpio, of instinctually, like you already like are privy to stuff, right? You're very intuitive, you're a Scorpio, right? So it's like the red flags that you just don't want to see. Sometimes you just straight up fucking ignore, right? But then there's this primal energy, this primal could be like a sexual energy, attraction, kind of maybe like, well, fuck it, I'm going to roll with this primal energy right now because this feels good. And then later it doesn't feel good. We're dealing with some type of impact in a situation. I want to know why we've got the stalked here before we move forward, because that's just kind of making me feel weird for somebody out here. All right, because it's come up 3 times already. I just shit you not. Every time I tried to start a new video, we had in this card, it's like watching, spying. Another deck we had it, and now this one. So I don't know. I mean, it could be a secret admirer. So who knows, Scorpio? But there is the energy of somebody being watched in a situation. Maybe somebody could be watching your social media. Hell, it could be somebody to a connection, connected to a connection. If you feel like you've possibly been in a third party situation, there could be a little bit of stalking going on in a situation. All right, 3 of Wands energy, and then the Ace of Swords. Nope. Somebody is watching somebody here, and it's like waiting to see if some type of ships come in, money, waiting to see if something is going to help free somebody, or wanting clarity in regards to something that you've been working on, Scorpio energy with Judgment here. Somebody's also waiting to see what type of decision you're going to make in a situation. Somebody could be watching you to gain clarity on what type of decision to make as well. For some of you, this has to do with a love interest or somebody that is interested in you romantically, with the Two of Cups, and then we've got the Seven of Cups. So that's not super creepy. I was getting creeped out from it. Like, all right, why do we have a stalker? Why do we have a stalker? Okay, cross watcher, get off. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Seven of Cups, options, Scorpio. So for some of you here, when you're holding on too tightly to things here, you could have somebody that is literally watching you, waiting for you to release something that is not good for you, waiting to see what kind of a decision you're making here. Because we've got options. All right, what other messages do we have for Scorpio in regards to this reading today? Let's do a few tea leaves, then we'll clarify with some tarot. We're just I'm trying to get some new spreads into the energy, new energy, new energy. What messages do we have for Scorpio? All right. Involvement with the law. So some of you, there could be a situation here where there's been some type of involvement with the law. Or this can just be judgment energy. Some kind of decision being made with the gavel. A meeting with a stranger could be important with a handshake. Someone is behaving, stupidly. Dealing with a relationship with a younger man. Family matters. There could be a family matter with a younger man. Somebody's behaving stupidly at the moment. Don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals with the boots. For some of you, this gavel here too, this I'm picking up because this kind of resonates, or I feel the energy between these two cards right now. Heavy. There could be just making a decision here, right? So making a decision about your goals, the efforts, that realizing, okay, whatever it is that you want right now, you got to step it up if you want to achieve your goals. And I am feeling like there's going to be a level of hope where you felt like confused, that fear of the unknown, like which direction do I go? What do I do here? You know, there's some type level of new chapter, and I'm totally right there with you guys. I mean, I talk about my life with you too, right? And so, you know, for me, in my experience, I'm really vibing with this collective message too, because it's like I've been there, right? Especially recently, trying to figure out I'm stepping into life again, right? Trying to get into, you know, I took almost, I don't even know how many years it was, like off doing hair, right? And then going back, or trying to go back. I haven't been able to do it full time. I've lost clientele. You know, the place that I've worked before, you know, that I went back to doesn't have the hours. So I'm faced with, you know, that I would like. So I have an hour or a shift every once in a while. And it's like, all right, you know, I can't sit in that forever, right? But I know, you know, there's the fear of the unknown. It's like looking, you know, this worry or fear, like, okay, well, I got to go somewhere. What direction am I going? And it's that starting over. There's been a whole emotional experience for me with that, you know, because of my age and everything. It's just kind of like, I feel, you know, from the outside looking in, people looking at me like, oh, I feel like I'm a loser, right? But I know it's because I was sick that I went through, the changes in my life, and I'm very blessed to be here, and that's all my mental shit, and who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks, right? But there's still that fear of the unknown, and I got to catch up, right? I gotta catch up and be like everybody else. I also know that I got to be easy on myself. And so, but there's the energy of increasing your efforts, and I had that thought today. It's like, well, you know, whatever my goals might be, whatever changes I want to make in my life, I've really got to make that also a major priority every day. Instead of just like waiting for spirit to drop it in my lap, now I've got to go find it, right? So a lot of you, that energy could be really heavy in your energy right now too. It's just the energy of making a decision, a conscious effort to increase your efforts, right? So you can achieve your goals in life. Or get the things that you're wanting, that you're feeling kind of disappointed about not having, or the fear of not or you know, or scared, or the fear of the unknown, like the what ifs, the woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know, step out of that, make the decision to just fully focus, laser vision, Scorpio, because, you know, once we get in the energy of like having the eyes on the prize, basically, Scorpio, I mean, I've said it so many times in your readings before, we really are unstoppable with that energy. So for some of you, there could also be just needing to release certain things in your energy. I'm getting to that right now could be holding you back, could be distracting you. Really focus right now heavy on the things that are going to be uplifting you, people that are going to be uplifting you, people that are going to be supporting you. If you're in connections or something where you're not getting love or support here, you know what I mean? Like, limit your time with those people or whatever you have to do, you know, because I do feel like for some of you, there has been this energy of feeling like a level of heartache, you know, because we've talked about it, or that fear energy, or facing fears and facing changes, right? And being scared. But this says, don't back down from opposition. There could be disappointment in some affair right now. Meeting with a stranger could be important. I like this. Right? So this is that going out into the world, going out into the unknown. Yeah, you're going to meet something. This could be, we're going to elaborate, an energy that you meet where, you know, it changes the whole course of your life, Scorpio. And that's where I had to get with my mindset, you know, especially within this past week too, of like, okay, praying, manifesting, putting that energy out to the world. But then there's got to be the part that where you go and experience it, right? And for me, I've gotten so used to being isolated from the world. It's been a weird adjustment. And so baby steps. But for some of you, you might be going through something similar here, right? It's this energy of a meeting with a stranger is going to possibly change something significantly, because this is going to be important. Could be important in your life. It could be a new business opportunity. It could be a new lover. But I do feel like there's something like life-changing associated with this handshake. It's a new opportunity. It's stepping into the fear of the unknown, Scorpio, and magical shit happening. I like it. For some of you, we've got the shield energy. You need to defend yourself. When this comes up too, it's the energy of needing to protect yourself, protect your energy. Again, step away from energies that aren't going to be beneficial for you, or that are on sub level, right? That fear attraction, whatever that that frequency of fear is attracting into your life. For some of you, those situations that are creating some unpleasant feelings, right, for you, or you're feeling not satisfied, or whatever it might be, you know, there's the energy of needing to protect your energy, and understanding like you got options, my friend. Here's the Seven of Cups again. All right, so let's see what's going on with my Scorpio spirit. Let's pull some tarot. I've only got a few more minutes. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? What other messages do we have for Scorpio? I've even thought about renting a space. Like I used to have like a salon, like little, like they have, you know, I don't know, those spaces where you have like it's like a little tiny salon space, but there's like a bunch of them in one place. I had my own salon space a couple times like that. And I've thought about renting another space like that alone, just to even go do tarot and then eventually build up clientele to do hair. But I got to get there first. The idea is there. The idea is there. Because this place is tiny. I ended up having to move. You guys watched me really fast. We had to find somewhere really fast. And I've been struggling with, you know, just being here all day long every day. Which I get out and I go to the gym and I do shit. But man, it's just, I need some other walls. I feel like I've been in walls for like years now. I want out. I want to be free. Scorpio. I love you guys though. So for some of you too, we have the Two of Wands energy. This is all about taking back some control in your life, Scorpio. Taking back some level of control. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? Ace of Cups. So for a lot of you, this is a strong, loving energy, but this is all about personal growth, right? So a lot of you, this is this taking back your power in a situation, whatever this might be. I feel like for a lot of you, it could be with matters of the heart. We've got the Ace of Cups, all right? So Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Princess of Stones energy here is just kind of like This is all about growth. Building solid foundations, especially with love too, in loving situations, whether it's any type of relationship, really, Scorpio, but taking back your control. Now, some of you feel like you could have been in a situation where there was a level of control or emotional control too. I can take it that way, but we do have the energy of someone, there's growth here, okay? There's growth and change, right? So whatever this energy also is, Scorpio, there could be the energy of, you know, this change, this experience being very beneficial, and understanding here about your power, loving yourself, self-respect, and you being happy. 6 of Cups. This is Scorpio energy, but this is ultimately about happiness. It says happiness at the bottom of the cups. The bottom of the card. And to me, that is about happiness, Scorpio, personal happiness, being happy. There's a lot of growth here in taking back your power. I feel it. I like this. This is Scorpio saying, I am going to be happy. I'm going to do what it takes to love me and be happy, whatever that might be, right? And this is growth, Scorpio. I like seeing that. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? We do have a situation possibly where there has been a level of some type of secrecy, and then not feeling like you could communicate. So for some of you, if this is your situation where you feel like there's been secrets or lies or lack of communication, some of you might feel like taking back your power or control in a situation here. Yeah, some of you have felt really ungrounded here. We've got the Queen of Stones, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, because there was like some type of a situation where you weren't receiving the level of commitment that you wanted, possibly taking back your power, realizing that you do have options here, Scorpio. If you haven't already, maybe this is the message that you needed to hear, right? Spirit saying that you are able to take back your power, that you need to defend yourself, you need to protect yourself. Here's your shield. You need to protect your energy and your love, this vibration. You know, if somebody doesn't want this, Scorpio, that's their loss, right? Because this is a beautiful thing, that it's a high vibration. It's a high vibrational, it's the highest vibration that there is. And I feel like because we're so intense, it can get dangerous for a Scorpio to get in a low vibrational sad energy. I feel like it's just easier for us to manifest, period. And so if you get stuck in that sad energy or low vibrational energy, disappointed energy, unhappy energy, it's like you truly can start to manifest some unpleasant things in your life. So really look at this here as your opportunity to, this is also manifesting very positive, right? This is using your power, taking back control, and being happy with personal growth, and baby steps, understanding that we're always still growing, right? We're always still growing. I want to see what this stranger energy is after we elaborate a little bit about the 7 of Swords with the 8 of Wands in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. But yeah, a lot of you, I feel like, you know, it's just the energy of fear of the unknown, baby. For some of you here, like, taking back your power in a situation, maybe you've never done it before. Maybe this is your first time, right? You're fucking scared. You're going to feel so good, though. You're going to feel so good, right? There's light at the end of the tunnel here. And some of you feel foolish. The Fool came out in reverse. Don't beat yourself up, right? There's growth here. There's growth here. Remember that. Whatever this situation is, Scorpio, remember that there's growth, right? You feel foolish. Feel the feelings. Forgive yourself. Forgive that person for not being who you needed them to be in the situation, because there's personal growth here. On the other side of this power, there's a lot of love and happiness just within yourself, in your own life, okay? There is a need to defend yourself. Some of you, if you've been in something that could be, you know, abusive or or just needing to protect your energy, or it says shield. You need to defend yourself, protect yourself, okay? Protect your energy. I feel like that's, you've got powerful energy, Scorpio. Protect it. Not everybody deserves it. Why do we have the Seven of Swords here with the Eight of Wands in reverse? Somebody that is power hungry, somebody that could be a bit greedy. We do have a feminine Pisces energy in reverse. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is somebody who's also, could be a feminine for my masculines or whoever, you know, that's not very loving and supportive, or just isn't meeting you on the emotional side of a connection, or hasn't been. And then there's the need, if it's not greedy, more than one person, it's the need for financial stability. Secrets, not communicating. And then we've got the Hierophant in reverse with the Queen of Stones in reverse. There's a lot of reversed energy, disappointment, heartache. Nine of Cups. Some of you are literally like, whatever this is, you know, and energies can be interchangeable. It could be a masculine and that's more feminine energetically. You know, it sounds crazy, but you know, I am a feminine, obviously, right? But if you look at my birth chart, when I've done like my full birth chart, I show up as a masculine. I'm a masculine. I'm a divine masculine, apparently. Okay. So I didn't know you could figure that out on a birth chart, but I read it and I was like, holy shit, it makes sense, right? I get it. You know, I have a very intense energy, dominating energy. So you could be in it. And so for some of you females here that, you know, you could be attracting a masculine that has more of a feminine energy. This is a masculine in their feminine energy that has some emotional, unavailable things going on. Somebody could be worried too much about money, not able to be there for you emotionally here. There's secrets, there's not communication, there's unwilling to commit here, and there's somebody that's feeling ungrounded. We've got disappointment connected to a situation, and then somebody deciding with the Nine of Cups here that they prefer to be alone, independent. And maybe this is why there's disappointment. We've got the Cups, which is emotional energy, Scorpio. And this might be why some of you are feeling foolish as well. What other messages do we have in regards to this reading? Yeah, there was a situation where there was a lot of mixed emotions. Could have been dealing with a Leo as well. It just, everything's coming out in reverse. Am I holding it up? Okay, maybe I'm holding it in reverse. Mixed emotions. Some of you are having mixed emotions here still because there was a strong or intense connection or intense bond. I'm hearing for some of you, it's not as intense though as you were thinking it was, or you made it out to be in your head here or something. You know, again, take it back to that fear, fearing the unknown, fearing change, fearing a different partner, fearing starting over, fear of something. It could be just a fear of commitment, connecting yourself here to somebody that is not available or does not want to be committed. All right, Sun energy with a Tower. So there is happiness here followed by a Tower. I like seeing that 333 when I'm saying that as well, Scorpio. So let's do an angel tarot really quick. Oh, I thought I was going to clarify what this meeting with a stranger. I got to get to the gym and I'm going to get back on here later. I've got personal to get done, and I'll be back on here later, guys. So Queen of Wands, divine power. This is, again, stepping into your power, not forgetting who you are, Scorpio. And again, there's growth here. Whatever the situation is, it's bringing growth. What other message do we have for Scorpio? Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, also, this is intellectual talent. There's the energy here showing up, some importance with work being very important for you right now, needing to refocus. Let's see what this handshake energy is really quick. A meeting with a stranger could be important with a handshake. What other messages do we have for Scorpio in regards to this reading? Three of Cups. So this is celebrating, getting out. This is networking, all right? So this could be somebody you meet with in a friend group. What other message do we have here for Scorpio in regards to this person here? Eight of Cups. What else? So for some of you, this is after walking away from a situation, whatever it might be. This doesn't have to be a relationship, right? There is an energy of so walking away from something and being emotional, stepping out of that emotion, the fear of the unknown. You're going to moving to calmer water, Six of Swords. There's also this energy of perception shifts here, right? Opening up, you know, the energy here to experience something new here. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. What other energy do we have for this handshake? Who could Scorpio be meeting that's important? All right, somebody's going to tell you the truth, whoever this is. We've got the Seven of Swords, so I like that. Somebody who is very honest here. What is going on with Scorpio? So maybe when you meet this person, you might feel like, what, is this too good to be true? Is there a hidden truth here? That's coming out for a reason. What other message do we have for Scorpio? Flip it. Damn, Scorpio. All right. Something that's going to make you happy here. We've got the Four of Pentacles. All right. This is financial stability or stability here. And then we've got the Lovers card. Now, the Lovers does not always have to be a romantic situation. This can also be soulmate connection. We're connected with money. For some of you, there could be a connection here where you end up romantically involved and possibly even working together here. All right, guys. So I love you. If it doesn't mean that, it just could be Gemini energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Gemini. I gotta go. Let's do one more for the Lovers though, real quick. So for some of you, after you walk away, I'm telling you, options showed up. It's like you have options. Some of you have a secret admirer already that's watching and waiting for you to walk away from something already anyway. But we've got this handshake. This is somebody new energetically that you're meeting that's going to have a major impact on your life in some way, shape, or form. Eight of Wands, communication coming in. Nine of Wands. This is somebody who sees some level of gift, your power. There's something about you, Scorpio. They're gaining a different perspective, or they're going to give you a different perspective about something here. It could be on love, in regards to love, but we have stability here. Now, whether that's money or just stability in a relationship, it is, you know, again, it's all going to be different for everyone. It could be just somebody that changes your perspective on love in general. It could just be like a person, man, that's a beautiful person that you meet and, you know, is meant to come in your life and help you through this growth, help you through some type of level of change here. What other message do we have in regards to this energy? Because it's somebody who sees you've been through a lot, somebody that wants to communicate or have some level of communication with you, but they see you're also very gifted. Helping here, Page of Cups, creative energy. So again, this could just be some there's some level of creative energy showing up here. Activist energy also came up with the Movement of Swords energy. So there's some kind of cause. This could have to do with some like community energy meeting because you have similar interests or you're supporting some type of cause. There could be some level of business behind this or business creative venture, but this could possibly end up romantic, Scorpio, with the Lovers. One more message. The Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. With the Two of Swords, King of Swords too. Like, so for me, I feel like this is the energy of really start seeing, stepping out of that fear of the unknown in a bad way, seeing, because then we've got, you know, needing to make a decision about the way we're thinking about things here. Even moving forward and like meeting and connecting, because I see this as a decision that needs to be made as well here. So for some of you, you might want to, there could be some type of meeting, a creative meeting. You end up possibly, again, this could be somebody that's actually admiring you, and you could be holding on to something that is just not worth holding on to here. There's a level of needing to make a decision. But with the having clarity, I feel like you're going to get the clarity you need, Scorpio. Spirit's going to give it to you, because we have the King of Swords, and that's the energy or clarity that you need to be victorious in a situation moving forward. One more, and we're going to end it. The Heart of Cups. Okay, Scorpio. So that's you, right? So again, it's being in this loving, supportive energy. For some of you, I feel like the biggest message to you with this decision, if you've been pushed in a situation where you're kind of feeling jaded, or like you're not in your normal loving, sweet energy self, right? You know, there's your answer there. There's a shift that needs to be made. There's growth here. Some of it's uncomfortable, some of it sucks, but there's a lot of beautiful energy showing up here. So I love you guys. I'll be back later. I got to run right now. If you'd like a personal, again, that information's in the description box below. Bye.